Good afternoon. I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. President Duterte recently ordered the suspension of all e-sabong operations in the country. To discuss the implications, we have PAGCOR Vice President for Internet Gaming Licensing, Attorney Joey Tria, over the phone. Good afternoon, Attorney Tria. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Right. Attorney, we are still waiting for the formal memorandum on this. Some operators have expressed their will to comply and some have not. On your end, have you also stopped collecting revenues from e-sabong operators as of yesterday, or is PAGCOR also waiting for the official document on the suspension?
PAGCOR actually is also waiting for the official document from the Office of the President. But as of yesterday, we have already informed all our operators to stop operations due to the pronouncement made by the President already. But once we receive the official document, we will still be issuing a formal notice to all of them.
Around how long will this take based on your projections, Attorney Tria?
Yung shutdown po ba?
Yes.
Madali lang po yun. In fact, most of our operators have already shut down their operation. For now, upon checking this morning, only one has continued operations, and they have promised to stop operations once we officially issue the order.
All right. One other issue that this has brought up, Attorney Tria, is, of course, the loss of revenue to the government. Some 640 million was brought up. Is this accurate?
Yes. That's the average income PAGCOR is earning from the e-sabong operations. That's a monthly income.
All right, and where will PAGCOR be looking or replacing these missing funds from? Or in short, where will you be getting the money?
That would not be an easy undertaking. We'll have to think of or look for new kind of games that we can offer, or regulate other existing games that are not yet regulated right now, so we can replace the income coming from e-sabong. But it's not that easy. We'll still have to look for additional games that we can offer.
All right, and is PAGCOR thinking about appealing the suspension, or are you taking the President's word as final? Have any operators expressed intent to also appeal this ban?
PAGCOR, being an agency under the Office of the President, will of course follow the wishes of the President. It's up to our operators if they would want to appeal the order. If they file with us any appeal, then we will have to refer it to the Office of the President also.
All right, before the President ordered the suspension of all e-sabong operations, Attorney Tria, PAGCOR has already been pushing for a separate office to monitor and regulate e-sabong activities. Can I ask, Attorney, how hard is it exactly to regulate e-sabong?
Well, the difficulty we encountered in regulating e-sabong is the components of the industry itself is being regulated by different agencies. That's the problem. So PAGCOR came up with an opinion or a suggestion that it should be under the control of only one office, of course for harmony of regulations. Right now, kasi the conduct of the actual cockfight is being regulated by the LGUs, while PAGCOR is only regulating the internet betting. So the conflict is there, because even if we do not want cockfighting to happen on certain days, but if the LGUs allows the conduct of these cockfights, then of course betting will still be done in the internet. So it's hard to harmonize the regulation. So if only one regulating body will be handling it, then if that regulatory body will say no games on this day, then no games will happen. But right now, since it's controlled by different agencies, then there's a bit of difficulty. It's a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, with regard to the future or possible resurgence of e-sabong operations in the country, where do you see this going in the near future? Is it really done for now, at least for the remaining or for the remainder of President Duterte's administration?
Well, the present administration will only be holding office for less than 2 months already. So I don't think that the present administration will look into or will ever allow it to resume again. So it's up to the next administration if they would want to venture into e-sabong again. But of course, I'm sure a lot of improvements or changes in the regulations will have to be done.
All right, thank you so much for taking our call and for sharing your time with us, Attorney Joey Tria, PAGCOR Vice President for Internet Gaming Licensing. Thank you, sir. One News is going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Commission on Elections has issued reminders for the polls on Monday. Face shields and vaccine cards are not required, but the wearing of face masks is a must. Those with COVID-like symptoms like colds, fever, and cough can still vote, but at isolation polling precincts. Voters can also wear any color on Election Day for as long as there is no name or photo of any candidate on it. The use of mobile phones will also be prohibited inside polling precincts. Instead, voters are advised to list down the names of their preferred candidates on a piece of paper for reference. Voting hours will be from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. on May 9. Protesters have gathered outside the U.S. Supreme Court demanding protection for abortion rights. This comes on the back of a draft court resolution to overturn the landmark Roe versus Wade ruling being leaked. The 1973 decision guaranteed a woman's right to abortion in the United States. U.S. Chief Justice John Roberts said the draft is authentic, but he stressed that it is not yet final. Protests were also held in other areas, including Atlanta, Chicago, Denver, Los Angeles, and Seattle. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.